We don't know really why we're here, and we've got a leak. There's a leak in the bottom, and instead of going down and working together to fix the leak, we fight with each other over who's going to be captain. In the meantime, the
We
ship sinks.
we do. Yeah, we do. And interesting that the only thing mentioned in my life review was the good I had done, the lives
Hmm.
I had touched,
Hmm.
not the mistakes. And I
Yeah.
can't say I was sin-free or mistake-free
Right.
or that I didn't have errors in judgment because I was 50 a month earlier before it happened. I can tell you, you're doing good. That's the work I've been doing for interviewing people. And even when I'm just hosting an episode myself, is talking about let's do good. Why was it that
Hmm.
I got to see only the good I had done, even people I had smiled at, but people I had bought sandwiches for, places I had
Hmm.
volunteered, family and
Wow.
friends, I could
Yeah.
sense their presence, all the ways I had helped them, but even people on the street that I had helped, given money to, like I said, bought a sandwich for, and even smiled at. Why? Why?
Yeah.
Because, and why, when I ask everyone, Gil, how do you feel when you do good?
Uh-huh.
There was, except for one guy about 4 years ago, he said, I guess I feel good. He was reluctant. Everyone else has said, I feel good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Why do
Yeah.
you feel good? Because you are now emanating the essence of what created this miracle. For me, it's God. It's simpler just to call it God. But
Yes.
Einstein called it the superior reasoning power that created this unimaginable universe,
Yes.
formed his idea of God
Yes.
and doing good. How do you feel with what you've accomplished here? With
Right.
with and what you're doing with Hope on the Border and then with the Ranchero Feliz? How does it feel?
Right, Stephen, you've just really hit on a very, very important thing because I agree. People say it's so wonderful. What? No, no, it's not. I don't believe in altruism. I'm the most selfish individual that I know. In fact, I think Mother Teresa was probably the most selfish person on earth because she found out what brought her the greatest joy and she jumped in with both
And
feet.
did
Now, by
that.
definition, that's
Mhm.
selfish.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
my contention is a message that I'm trying to get out to people through Rancho Feliz is that do it for you. I call it enlightened self interest. And I
Mhm.
don't believe this love thy neighbor as thyself because you know what? That's divisive. That puts my neighbor over there and me here. Why
Mhm.
can't we say, I love the me I see in you?
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
egotistical. We're egotistical. On this stage of our evolutionary development, we're not that far along. Greed is strong, envy is all these things. So let's appeal to the basic human instinct of the human condition. And that to me is greed and self-interest. Okay. If you
It's
want to
is it
open the world,
intelligently selfish, Gil? Is it intelligently selfish?
well, that's a good question. I think it's more real.
Mhm.
This idea that
Honest. It's
more
honest.
honest. This
Mhm.
idea that service work is a sacrifice. And I don't know whether it's Jesus hanging up on the cross. I don't know where it came from, but it sells the service transaction so short because, in my mind, God or spirit, whatever you want to call it,
Mhm.
reveals itself to those with a higher purpose. And I really believe we can enhance. It's kind of counterintuitive. Well, what do you mean by giving up time, giving up money? I'm going to advance my life. Yeah, that's kind of the way it works. And
Mhm.
I've got thousands of examples of that. But it's in our own best interest to serve others. And once people understand that, I think they're going to be more inclined to do it. We're at a stage now as a culture where we walk around and take pictures of ourselves all day. Is that the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard of?
Yes. Yes, it is.
And it doesn't make for a lot of happy campers. You know, the World Happiness Report just came out for 2025, and out of 163 countries, we are number 64. The highest death right now for 8 to 12-year-olds is suicide.
Mhm.
There's something wrong here, and we need to turn things around. And we can
Mhm.
do that by establishing a sense of community and by having a purpose greater than ourselves.
It's
And when
true.
you go down there and you go in those little shacks and you see these little families and you provide a home for them or you provide an education for them,